Okay, so it took me some time to set it all up. All right. Well, as usual, let's start with the market situation. So basically, what can we see here? What is possibly going to happen on the market? All right. So let's start with Aussie. Well, the price is going down, as you can see. We are almost reached the low of yesterday, kind of European session. It's actually not even European, it's a US. So at the end of the day, I would say yesterday. Okay, so we are almost here. The price can possibly go a bit further down towards this level here, which is quite strong, as you can see. And then it will possibly bounce. So that's something what I am expecting. The price is actually in the range, quite noisy as well. Don't really like it, but at least something, you know. So the plan is to buy it. Okay, so if the plan is to buy it, then we are looking for a good, basically, points to buy. So, and that's one of them. So we'll review my market view just below this level 744, 0.744. Before that, we'll try to buy it. Okay. Euro pound. All right. Even placed a feeble level here. So what I want to say to you guys, so what are these levels and why they are different from Fibos, etc.? So basically, they are based on the current market situation. So that's why, well, the FIBO is something what gives us some kind of idea, like let's say it's 50% retracement or something. You know, I'm not going too deep into this, but well, you all know what it is. So it just helps us to see like 50 minutes, 50% is somewhere around here. So, and we do have two levels that are based on current market situation. And that's better. It's better to kind of rely on them than Fibos or something like this. So basically, I do wait for a retracement to buy. And it might be a good opportunity here, to be honest, at 0.84050. So we might have, well, it might be a good idea to place a limit order around here with a target just at this high, so which is this level as well. So 0.845. So that's for now. Euro dollar. Well, want to sell it, but it looks like I've already missed this selling opportunity. So two levels, main levels, this or the next one are to sell. So in case of the price will move up for a little bit, so two levels will be triggered, this one or the next one. And using a limit order, we can try to catch this one. With this one, we have to, with 1.111, we have to wait for a price action around here to confirm the reversal, then place a limit order. So that's basically two things we have to do here. Okay, fine. Good. So that's about euro. So want to sell it for now. The price is in the range, by the way, for quite a while now, and it has been going up. Well, yesterday, before yesterday. Yes, so as you can see. And well, doesn't go much further. So that's why I want to sell it. We can review the historical levels here as well, if you like, if this is something what you do. So we do have some sort of balance line here. So in case if the price will, well, it possibly will continue its up movement towards here, but in case if it will bounce of it, then it will be a very good selling opportunity here with a target just below these lows. So that's something what is possible. Okay. Back to 15 minutes. So selling for now, for today, I would say, for European session. Okay, pound dollar. What do we have here? The pound dollar cable. So my last view was to sell it. Let me check the one for today. So today, yes, we're selling it again. So what levels will we sell it off? So, all right. So the price is actually already closed below this 131802. So we can actually try to sell it around this area here. Okay. So it might be the level to sell. So let me draw these beautiful lines here. Arrows. So the price can actually continue its up movement to trigger all the stop losses above this level and above this one here as well. It can also trigger this one. So that's why I'm placing, well, the whole area around this level here is a possible reversal. So the price will continue its up movement possibly, and when it will trigger this level here, then we'll try to sell it from this area with a target just here. Review market conditions just around this level at 1.3300. So short-term target is about here. Well, in case if it will be broken, then the next target just here. Okay. So in case this target will be broken, then we'll go further down. Right. So that's my pound view, cable view. Let's go to Kiwi. Let's have a look at what is happening here. All right, so the price is going down already. It has bounced off this level like half an hour ago, a bit more than that. All right. Okay, so what's with Kiwi? Let me have a look. Let me check. So the Kiwi, it's a good idea to buy it today. Only today. It's well, I know that most of the participants, they want to kind of sell it, and I want to sell it as well, but for today only, for European session again only, I think that buying would be quite good as well. So what do we have here? We do have a previous level around this area, which is for yesterday's second part of US session. So the price has already bounced off this level. It does look like it is going to go a bit further down. And I don't really like these bounce here of this level. And so what can I see here? So it looks like the major support for today. So below this area, we are starting to think that we are selling. So because we see the support here as well. So, but before this area is triggered, we are buying it with this target. So two possible scenarios. So first scenario is that the price will possibly just be bounced off one of these level. So 0.7060. So the price can bounce off here and continue its up movement to clear this high here. So just around here. And the second scenario, for buying scenario, I would say, is if the price will continue its down movement towards here, towards 0.70293, then it will possibly bounce to the higher level at 0.7170. So that's something what I do expect here. And of course, these two areas, it all depends how the price will behave today. Yeah, but we have to remember that selling is not a bad idea for Kiwi. In general, I mean, it just counting the all kind of factors, price action factors, trend factors, price directional factors, etc. So the system tells me that the price will most likely go up today. So what it means that a bouncing of one of these levels is still possible before the price will continue its down movement. Okay. So we can try to buy it. Canadian. So what do we have here? The Canadian, I think it's long for now. For today, well, as we can see, the price is in a range. So yes, this level might be quite good. So the price can possibly be around this level for quite a while. And what can we do? This is a target for today. So the price can actually give us some sort of wick towards this area one more time. Then with a limit order, we can try to buy it towards this area here. So this will be our first short-term target. And well, normally I would review my market view around here, but at this time I will place it here. So what is going to happen? No. Well, we are still buying above this level here, so 1.30658. But we just have to use a very short stop loss around here, because in case if we are wrong, so the stop loss will be short, and we'll have a very good opportunity to buy here. In case if this level will be broken, which is 1.30721. So in case if this level will be broken, we'll have to look for a selling opportunities around here. Okay, so for now, looking for a long entries here. Okay. Good. Let's look at Frankie now. So Frankie's. Okay, so I think that I'm still buying it. That's what I want to do personally. Yes, and my system tells me the same. So even though we have a few down days here, as you can see, my system is still telling me to buy it. Okay, so what kind of levels do we have here? At the moment, the price is going down, so I believe that this level might be triggered, so the price will continue its down movement towards here. We'll review my market condition only in case if this level will be triggered. So we'll try to act after this level is triggered. So which is, let me tell you, 0.97565. So this level is to monitor and to see if we have a bounce here. If we have, then we can use a limit order to buy it around here. Break-even target just around here. So which is 0.98035. It's a first break-even target. Then the price will move up. So second target will be this one. Not sure if it will happen today, of course. Nobody can tell you that. And well, in case if the price will be broken, then we are going to see this area. So as you can see, so in case if this level is broken, then price will continue its up movement towards here. Okay, so it's parity. So that's something what, well, lots of participants are waiting for. And why the price is going down at the moment, it's probably just to have a kind of better entry opportunity, because you see there is no impulse waves down. There are some waves, well, very short ones. We can't count them basically. Okay, so that's something what can actually happen. So the price is going down, then it will bounce off this level here. As you can see, it's quite hard. Let's see, powerful level at the moment, strong level, powerful. And the price will, hello Bosno, can see you've joined, that's good. Okay, so that's my view on Frankie at the moment. Okay, so as we can see, the market is going down at the moment. We're looking for a bounce signals here. Okay, just a okay, so what do we have here? It's dollar yen. With dollar yen, the situation is like this. So, all right, so what do we do here in general? In general, it's good to sell it. It was good to sell it. Yesterday, I've pointed it out. Draw and all these kind of levels, they did work over the night time. So today we're still selling it, nothing new. So now we have to point the levels where to sell it from. Okay, also I will show you at the moment how you can actually use my levels that I post. So it doesn't mean that you don't have to kind of use your Fibos, because I know that those guys who are trading bounces, they do use Fibos a lot. And so how can we do kind of, how can we use my levels together with your Fibos? So look, so what can we do here? We can place a Fib retracement to this high, because this high is higher than the previous one, so it's better to use this one, and this low here. So we do have 38.2, which is this area where the price is at the moment. So we can have a bounce from here. Okay, so it will be the first target here. In case if the price will continue its up movement, we know that the possibility is that this level, 78.6, or even this one, almost this high, will be triggered. So that's something what we do expect. As we can see, well, the volume is not supporting, the volume plus all the session levels altogether, they do not support anything around this area here. So what it means that what I will do personally, so I will wait till the price will continue its up movement towards here. So in case if this level is not working, this area, then the next level I'm going to try is here. So you are doing kind of the same thing as with Fibo, but this is a filter for Fibo levels. Okay, so that's basically what I do. In case if I'll be able to sell it around here, then this will be a target. It will be a first break-even target here. And then the price will continue its down movement towards here. Okay. Good. So what can we see with Mexican? Okay, Mexican. So, all right, so that's something what I do expect here. So it's basically some sort of already the same scenario as it was yesterday. So my system is telling me to buy it, but it's obvious because the price has been going up for quite a while now, and I still want to sell it, to be honest. So basically, we do have this level here, 19.050. In case if the price will break through this level here, I will start the process of reviewing of the market conditions. So what it is, in case if it will break through it, then we'll possibly have a bounce. Well, first of all, we don't know how much it will break this level for. So it will will possibly lead just this level here, which is 19.25, or it may go a bit further up as well. So let me do this kind of thing here. So it can be around this level as well. So then we'll have a bounce. I do believe that the bounce will be towards this level, 18.89290, and then we are going to buy it from here. Okay, so that's something what we'll possibly do. But before this level is broken, I still want to sell it. Okay, so now, for now, let me change the color of this one. Okay, so for now, I want to sell. Where do I want to sell it? So this is a level to watch the first one, but this level is a session level. It's weighted by the price action of the previous session, Asian session, yes, but it's not weighted by the volume actually, CME volume at least. So first bounce, which I do expect, can be from this level here, and it's as we all know, this is a very important level, this blue one, which is 18.89290. So this is a historical, I would call it a balance line or something, whatever you want to call it. So below this level, we are selling. So as you can see now, the price is actually over this level, above this level. But what it can be triggering of all these stop losses here. So because we already have like 2 bounces of this level. So, and this one was the false one. So today's Friday, we'll see how it will go. Not going to do anything at the moment. Don't see any good price action patterns here. Not here. Well, the price can actually go a bit further up. So we'll see. What will it show us in the nearest future? Okay, so for now, let me do this kind of thing. All right, so that's something what I do expect. So in case of the price is breaking through this level, that's it. I'm not going to sell it. So I will look for a buying opportunity. Again, it will take some time because, well, that's how it works. If you are not trying to trade levels without confirmation, so if you are just simply trying to, how can I say, buy the bottom, sell the top, well, which is good, which is something what I want to do, and I'm doing. But what I'm trying to do all the time, I'm trying to do it on the very, how can I say, short time frame, because 15 minutes or 1 hour chart, it's a short time frame, and what I'm reviewing is a longer time frame, so, and a longer perspective. So that's about it. So that's the logic. So when the price is going up from here, doesn't mean that it will just simply go up. It will go down, then it will go up, etc. So that's something what we are going to follow. All right, but it does look like not selling signal anymore. But it's Friday. Why did I tell you and mention that it's Friday? Because the week is nearly finished. And in case if we are not going to have a confirmation of down movement with this week, then we don't have too much chances of going down later on. So we'll just start to look for buying opportunities then. Okay, that's it about Mexican. Let's go to gold. Let's see what is happening with the gold. Okay, so what it is here again, this is a balance line 1332, one of the balance lines here. So do expect about the same thing what has happened yesterday. So the price is going down, it's actually approaching this level here. As you can see, the level has changed a little bit, so not waiting for that deep kind of move anymore, sorry. The price is going down. As you can see, it can actually just go up because we have already bounced off these two levels here, which are from yesterday's session. So what it means for us, it means that, well, these levels, they do work in a history as well because they are volume weighted with the monthly expirations here. So they can change and they can vary from day to day, but they are basically weighted and they are kind of valid for the months, I would say. Okay, so what I do expect, the price will continue its down movement towards 1327, and then I will try to buy it from here. Okay, so that's something what I'm going to do with a target just around here. Well, I'll take a lower target first, then of course, in case if it will be broken. Even for now, well, I don't really like how the price behave itself. But this is the first one anyway, so this is a break-even target here. So the break-even target is 1342.40, still waiting for a buying opportunity. Will review my market condition. Well, the lowest level for this count is here, 1312.00, and that's something what I'm going to do here as well. Yes, as you can see, this congestion here, yeah, it's all good. So the price can actually bounce off one of these three levels and go up for a while. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at euro dollar one more time. Okay, so what is happening here? We did have a bounce, so we might have another bounce here. Let me switch to 5 minutes. It doesn't mean that I do trade 5 minutes. On my trading terminal, I don't even have this 5-minute button. Okay, so what is possibly happening now? So the limit order is just working around this area. So let's watch this high here. So it might be kind of bounced off this level. All right. So in case of this, well, do not try to do not try it at home, I would say, but using a 5-minute kind of when you are waiting, when you already had a reversal, when you already had confirmation, only then you can use a 5-minute chart. So basically what you can see here, 5 minute is not actually closed yet, so we must see a confirmation on 5-minute chart that the price is going down. If we see it at the moment, then we can try to sell it using even the market order, to be honest. So it will be quite a good entry, by the way. And very first break-even target, as you can see, these lows here, just around this area. So this is 1.1075, the area to watch as a first break-even exit. So I will try to sell it on one terminal. All right. Okay, just a second. That's it. And done. Okay, the first target is here. Stop loss just above this level here. So that's basically, well, we have already had a bounce here. The price is, let me switch to 15-minute chart. Okay, so we had a bounce, confirmation, limit order at this level. That's what I normally do, but I didn't place it. And well, now I just entered a bit lower with a market order. So I've done it already. As you can see, here it is. Okay. So let's wait. Will this target be reached or not? If it will, that's good. Okay. Righty, right. Fine. So let me tell you something. From now on, starting with today, so I want to prepare for my each webinar with Dukascopy. I want to prepare some sort of kind of syllabus of what is going to be happening on each webinar. So first of all, I'm going to review, it will happen all the time. I'm reviewing my positions in case if they are there, my mistakes, in case if I did something wrong. Well, I actually tell you now about gold. I was buying it yesterday. All right, so, and then I will give you some theory as well. So theory regarding, well, different kind of subjects. Like for today, I think that probably I will have enough time to give you some basics about, yes. So it's something what I want. I want my webinars to be a bit more interesting, you know, so that you can actually and use it, you know, and follow it as well. So it's something like a learning material. I want to give you some knowledges as well to share it with you. So just that's basically it. Okay, so what I want to tell you about my mistake with gold, that was like something what I didn't like about yesterday trades. So that's where it is. Okay, so what has happened? I sold it around here. So those of you who are following me remember that I've actually placed a limit order around here just in the beginning of European session. Don't really remember when was it, but it sort of beginning of European session. So that's why I had like two scenarios here of the price to go up. So, and what has actually happened? So I left it over the night. No, it wasn't European session. Sorry, my mistake. It was last part of US session. So second half of US session, that's when I placed these limit orders here. and they have been triggered. The price did go up, as you can see, and I thought that I will leave it for the night. But you see what has happened. This tail here, very long tail during the Japan, how can I say this, news, in Japan. So that's what happened. So I did have a stop loss. It was actually a bit bigger than I've expected due to the slippage. So that's something what can happen as well. So when you see the very big moves, well, my lot size wasn't so big, so I'm not worrying about it, but it is a mistake still. So when you see a very important news are coming, kill your position. You don't have to wait. The only time when you can wait, if you have a gambling style approach to trading the market. So if you are following your system, and my system is something what exists of, well, let's put it this way, I do use break-evens as well. So what it means, when I'm not trading, when I'm not in front of the computer, I'm not able to place a break-even. What it means that I'm not allowed to trade. So I just wanted to give it a go and left it here. Didn't place any trailing stop losses, etc. I don't really like it. Do prefer to do it manually. So if I was following my system at this time, you see, even me, I'm doing mistakes as well sometimes. So what has happened here, my system was always about like break even. So it would be triggered even earlier than this candle here, but what can I say? It would be better anyway. So it's better to have break even than loss. And that's something what my statistic always shows me. Okay, now, so the price is going down now, and still I want to buy it, yeah? So that's something what my system tells me. That's something what this level confirms to me as well. So I do believe that we can have some kind of moves towards this level, 1328, but I will try to buy it again. So what do I do? Let's now talk about theory and stuff. Okay. So load down, where is not volume? Yes, that's something what I will use now. Just a sec. Good. Do have an empty screen where I can draw things now. All right, so okay. Those of you who are following me basically know that I'm using this volume open interest, to count the levels, and the levels I use, for kind of wave approach. So I can't say it's Elliott wave trading. It's more like Goodman wave trading, but with my modifications as well. So not sure if you know it or not, but I will have a few webinars on this subject, definitely. And today I'm just going to show you the basics. So you will see the similarity with the Elliott wave analysis straight away. So it's about the same thing, but I've already mentioned about it yesterday. It's not 5 plus 3 waves, it's 3 plus 3 waves. And this is some kind of, let's put it this way, pattern, I would say, that I'm always looking for. So it's not the pattern itself, but what the price can actually do. So let's start from this point. So what the price can do. First of all, the price can be in a direction, in a range. So the price can go this way. It's not always that beautiful, but sideways market. So what it is, at the moment we see a correction. So why? Because we don't see any impulse. What is impulse? So this is a correction. Why? And what is impulse? What is the difference? In case if the price has started here, you will understand why I'm actually doing it at the moment. So in case if the price has started here, and for the same time period did move much further up. So this is impulse, this is a correction. So what does it mean and how can I say so? So what is impulse and what is correction? The impulse wave is the wave which is much faster than a correctional wave. So this is all about speed. You know how to count speed. Kilometers or miles versus time. The same here, pips versus time, etc. So the distance we can measure in time here and in pips as well. So in case if we do have some charts, so this is something what we have to watch in each situation, market situation at first. And second, what we have to look at a normal price behavior of this instrument we are kind of counting or doing something with it. So in case, for example, if for our instrument, the correctional side or let's say sideways market, let me draw it. Sideways market normally takes that long, and impulse waves or like fast moving market normally takes that long, as we all know it's 1/3 or even less than that. So what we do expect? We do expect that the price, if the price is staying and bouncing off its previous highs and lows, peaks and troughs, whatever you want to call it, longer than this period. So for example, until, well, we have, for example, we've bounced here. So let me, well, how can I draw it? All right. So for example, the price is going up. So until the price is that long in this kind of triangle, we don't even know this highs and lows here, so we don't know it. But we know if it takes longer than this time here to stay in this kind of direction, we do have, for example, one high, one low, and that's it. So what can it be? It can be a small correction or a beginning of the sideways market. So now the price is going up, and this time has already, let me try to draw it like this. It will be a bit. Okay, so a bit like this. So up till this time ends, we do expect the price to break this level from here. And if it will stay longer than this period in the same range, it means that we are most likely in a correction. So it doesn't matter how many moves the price is making here, because we do know about accumulation and distribution and markup and all of this stuff, you know, beautiful words, etc., waves, impulse waves, correctional waves, etc. It just matter of what kind of analysis you use and who you are following. So for example, we can even have something like this. So in case if during this time the price is actually bouncing off here, then we know this is a impulse wave. But if not, if it just stays, and we see that we already it already takes price longer than it normally takes it to break out, it means that we are most likely in a correctional wave. So that's the main difference between a correctional and impulse waves. It's all about speed. So the faster it goes, the most like impulse like wave it is. All right, so that's what it is. Difference between impulse and correction. I'm not going into details, as I just want to tell you the main, let's say, difference. What is it? What is it? Why is it correction? How can you spot it a bit faster, you know? So what can happen here? So for example, if the price didn't go ups and downs, so it was just kind of going in one direction here, just it took very long time, and it was going and going and going, like, this kind of noisy market, sideways market, with a bit of kind of movement toward up or towards down, etc. So when we know and when we do expect that this is not an impulse wave, where can it go after? It doesn't mean that the price cannot do something like this. So it can be a correctional wave, can be a directional as well, in one direction. So in case if it was going in one direction here, it can actually can do an impulse wave like this. Why not? Or it can be different. It can be something like this. So the situation can be very, very different. You just have to learn the market, to learn the previous kind of structure. What did it do in previously? So, but you don't have to know how to count and how to measure what is it, A, B, C, D, E, F, or something like this, X wave or something. You don't have to count it to make money out of it, and to understand in general what is a let's say impulse wave or correctional wave. Well, let's put it this way. Slow wave is a correctional wave. Most of the time, impulse wave is a fast wave. That's what it is. So in case if we see some kind of long-term sideways movement, then it's most likely like a correctional wave. All right, so what is happening with a market? So how do we count these three ways, and shall we actually count them? So what is happening always on the market? When it does go up, it doesn't mean it will have a very kind of long or short impulse waves, or it will have some sort of correctional waves, or something like this, So the market is going up, it will always return to some point, bounce of some kind of level. So that's why basically that's what for the Fibos are used. And that's why we're trying to count it, to understand what is more, what is most likely to happen here. And that's something what let's put it this way, the most market participants are kind of always discussing. So what I've decided to do one day, and that was actually a break-even day of my trading career, that I will always let's say I will always trade a bounce first of all. Then in case if I see a correction, so for example, we do have this time and 2 periods. So in general, I'm reviewing the instrument, then I see 2 kind of periods. I know that in case if the price is longer than this period in sideways market, it means that it's a good idea to trade like we do have a previous direction. So for example, in case if our previous direction was up, so what can we see? It probably will be, and the price is longer than this impulse time frame in this direction, then I'm just going to buy it from here with a target just around here. And I'm not going to sell it because previous direction was up. So the price will go down. Then what I do, again, I'm trying to buy it here and sell it here. That's it. Then how the bounces do occur most of the time. Of course, it's a textbook perfect. It's not something what is always happening. The price can actually break through this level here, and then it will continue its up movement. So that's something, that's some sort of, let's say, pattern we are waiting always. On any market, it does work. So what do we have here now? We do have 3 waves. So we have a first wave, a second wave, a third wave. So basically, this is the basics without even marking, but all about understanding which waves means what. So as you all know, the Elliott wave is about understanding which way you're in. Is it the way 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? Will we is the price going to go up a bit further or down, etc.? But what we use here, we do use like a volume approach. So that's what it is. And why it is here, because, well, lots of volume is around these levels. Those guys who are trying to buy it and are waiting for a breakouts. So that's basically what they do. They're trying to buy it, placing a stop losses, but to go further, price needs a bit more kind of liquidity. And that's where the liquidity is. So that's why I'm using these volume weighted levels. So the price is going down. It will be like, even now, I believe I will have like, it will be something like 50 retracement here or something like this. Yes, it is just below it, just below 50, almost 61.8. So you see, and that's how the levels are working. So they do work. It's all right to use Fibos, etc., but you must understand why these highs and lows must be broken and what you have to wait for. So, for example, if you are starting to analyze your market today, you just woke up, you've turned on your machine, then you see what the market is actually showing you, and you saw that during the Asian session, well, actually, one low, for example, or the very beginning of Euro session, not the London, but the Euro, so, for example, if this low has been triggered here, then what it means? If it won't be triggered any more times, then we can try to buy it even above this level here, because it has already triggered some stop losses and the price can actually break through it here now. And that's how you can use a break-even orders as well. So breakouts, so not break-even, but breakouts. So what is happening here? The price, when you see this kind of pattern, then you can actually try to place a breakout trade here. So breakout entry, if you like to trade it. I don't like it because I do believe that if you saw something what triggers your system or something which is a signal for you, then it's better to even use a market order around this area than use a buy stop order around here. Okay, so we had a correction. We did have a first impulse, correction, second impulse, because it took about the same time as here. Okay, so that was an impulse because it was within the normal kind of impulse period for the instrument. For example, it's all theory. So that's what it's all about, just to give you an idea that you can implement after. So where is the next? First of all, in case if we see that the price stops here, of course, we have to measure how far was this impulse. Was it much far than the previous impulse? Was it about the same or a bit shorter? So if it was about the same, then where is our support? So what do we expect? We do expect that the price will possibly do lots of noise around this area and will return towards this correctional area somewhere. It can just touch it above, it can go a bit lower than this one, etc. Or it can get just into the area above it. So we always kind of use, let's say, kind of plus 10 pips area. So the whole area is something like this. So in case of this area is triggered, for example, then we are able to, if we see a reversal in this case, this is a good sign to buy. And again, what is happening next? So what was here, it was a correction. Doesn't mean that that has happened for that fast, like another impulse or draw here. Just takes a bit longer to draw, all these correctional waves. So what do we expect here? We do expect a bounce from here. It was a correction. Let me just... Okay, and we do expect a bounce here, so another impulse, or and our target again, where the target will be, first of all, it can be around here. Yes, in case if it will be broken, then the price will go further up. What did we have here most likely? Of course, the price didn't go down straight away. Most of the time, it doesn't happen anyway. So we didn't, in case if we didn't have anything like this, we did have a correctional wave, something like this here. How do we know that the price will go down? It has to break one side of this channel, and then it will go down to this level. And again, the same as here. So in case if this level will be broken, this bottom line will be broken, it means that we have a change in trend. So in case it will be bounced just above it, so this area won't be triggered with Elliott wave, it's a third wave. With this kind of wave approach, it's just another wave up. So of course it won't happen this way. But what we do expect here is that the price will possibly start to create some kind of correction around this area. And again, we will see a break of one side and then it will go in another direction. So that's something what we are always waiting for. Okay, guys, so time to wrap up. Just some food for your brain, I would say. So hopefully I did tell you something what you were able to understand. And that's something what I want to do, not talking about only correctional waves and the impulse waves, but that's something what I want to talk to you about every single webinar. So first market review, then mistakes, then some theory that you can kind of try to implement to your own trading, etc. Okay, guys, so have a great day. Do your best in your trading. It's Friday, don't forget about it. So don't risk a lot. So it can be unpredictable sometimes. Okay, guys, so I'll see you later. See you on Monday. So have a great weekend as well, guys. Okay, bye-bye. Ну, чего ты?
Чего? Пришла.
Ну.
Ну как, засохла чуть-чуть?
Да, подсохла, сейчас буду делать. Только пилить, конечно, надо будет. Она очень высоко, это очень нереально. Это будет. Шесть сломается. Да, да. Ну, надо, чтобы вот она так вот выше была, тогда еще как-то можно.
Так делай тогда уже just enough, если ты все равно будешь.
Ну да, да, да. Ну, чтобы так на всякий случай какой-то запасик был, знаешь, там, вот поэтому монитор он самый такой большой.
Ну да.
На всякий случай, мало ли. Сделать все. Он, правда, скорее всего, будет наверху. Ну, я посмотрю, как там чего я сделаю.
Как он будет наверху, если у тебя на нем камера?
Наверное, другую камеру поставлю. Ну, посмотрим, это же не проблема.
Ясно.
Так что такие дела. Только я вот не понимаю, где пила? Я что ли ее бате, наверное, отдал?
Циркулярная?
Нет, циркулярно не получится, придется вручную пилить. Просто кран, ну, а как я распилю? У меня такой нету. Ну, а только досочки перепиливать. Такие, так, чтобы такое пилить нет, рукой только.
А, типа она слишком короткая?
Да.
Даже не говори с этим, деньги грязные, ну положи в них уже, а. Чтобы нам приходили снимать счетчик.
Ну да, ну сейчас.
Я пустила, думала, ну а что, уже
Да, да, да. Ну а что, какая разница? Они уже сняли. Ничего там не поменялось. Нафига он ходит это делать?
Я у него спросила, говорю, неужели вы в интернете не можете? Вы можете, но тогда вам надо там делать до какого-то числа, а если не делать до какого-то числа, тогда не приходит. Но видишь, плохо то, что они к нам не попадают каждый раз, и поэтому потом опять получается, что накапливается. Лучше самим вот узнать, позвонить им, спросить, до какого числа
Ну да.
вы должны сдать, и просто вот им сдавать. Потом будем так приходить.
Алло, привет. Ну, как дела твои?